In this training, I'm going to show you how to shuffle your questions when using a Google form to create a test. So it's fairly easy. You just need to go ahead and follow the steps. So the first thing you're going to do is click on New, and you're going to create your Google form. So the first thing that I want to do is create my question. So this here is going to be my test. Oops, I wrote in the wrong spot. I'm sorry. I need to write that up here. You can put a description. This might give you the details or tell them what they need to do on the test. So whatever you want to write in there. If you don't feel that's necessary, you don't have to do that. Next, you can go right into your question. So this is going to be question 1. I can choose multiple choice. I can choose check, whatever you want to use for your test, just like you learned in the class. And I'm just going to put A, B, C choices just to keep it easy. Decide if you want to make it required and click Done. Now you can also, this is going to be a multiple choice test, so I'm just going to choose Duplicate so that I don't have to keep writing the same thing. And I'm going to do several so that you can see how it's going to work. So now that I have all my questions, however many you need, you do all your questions. The next step is to go up to Insert and go to Page Break. This is where the students are going to write their name so that you have that information. Again, you can write whatever you want and go from there. So under Add Item, I got to click the little drop down arrow. So now I can select multiple choice. Actually, this is going to be a text because I'm asking for their information, who they are. It's going to be text. I need it required. I'm going to click Done, and then I'm going to duplicate this for their first name. Email address is optional. That's if you want to, when you use Flubaroo, that will allow you to email your students their grades. So if you're not doing that, you don't need email address. Class period can be done multiple ways. I'm just going to do it as a choose from list, and then I'm just going to put first period, second period, etc. Make that required as well. Okay, so my test is ready. One thing I did not do though is shuffle question order. So I'm just going to select that, and as always we've got to deselect the require Fort Bend ISD because the students cannot log in using a Fort Bend account. So for them to access the test, you will need to do that. So now when I click View Live Form, it's going to show me what the test is going to look like. And if you'll notice, these questions are out of order. And if I were to open up another one, it would show the questions in a different order. So this is a way to make it so that you can shuffle your questions for your students. So now that the students have completed the test or answered all of the questions, they will click Continue. And then on this page is where they can add in their information. And it will still shuffle, but at least it's only 4 options shuffled, and their name and their email address and all that other important information will not be shuffled within their 25-30 questions. So students will then just fill in this information, submit their test, and then it'll be ready for you to view. I hope you found it helpful. If you need any help, please do not hesitate to contact me.